What's up YouTube? My name is Midnight Wolf and today we're just going to be showing kind of a review of everything that I've added in my little game sort of test environment, if you will. The purpose of this video is really just to kind of show off what all I've made so far in Dreams PlayStation 4. And if you're new to this channel and this video series, definitely go back and check some of the videos that I've kind of covered all of this in depth if you want to kind of follow the development of this. Now, I did take kind of a break from this development just because, you know, as a gamer you kind of want to game, and so sometimes, like, in your free time, it's kind of hard to find time to do game development time when you're kind of in the mood to game. So here lately, I've been doing a lot of gaming in terms of just playing whatever. So I've kind of taken a break from the development, but don't worry, I will get back into it. And I'm honestly considering doing that really soon. And let me just pull up on my phone so I don't mess up his name. I actually had a comment on one of my videos, and he or she, depending on who it could be, let me just find it here. Epic Raccoon Gamer. I just want to shout out to you for this because you've kind of rekindled that light, or that desire to want to continue the development of this, because you actually commented and said some really nice things about this, and it just kind of rejuvenated okay, why was I doing this project? And for those of you who don't know, that this project is based off of a oldish PlayStation exclusive called Infamous, about a dude who can shoot lightning out of his hands, basically. He gets his superpowers from a explosion, and he now can manipulate electricity, and he has various abilities. And I really loved this game, and in fact they made a sequel directly tied to it, and I apologize for that notification sound. Yeah, he got these powers, and so a lot of what you're going to be seeing in this kind of clip here is me kind of showing off some of the mechanics that are in game. That being said, I do have my own mechanics that I've added personally to this character, that being teleportation and a few other things here and there. But I'm really trying to imitate the Infamous game as best as I can, as well as adding kind of my own abilities like the teleportation. That being said, that's kind of where this development has been, taking place. I've been working really hard on it. Like I said, I took a break from it, but I definitely want to get back into it, because it's fun. I definitely enjoy doing this. I mean, even just messing around, I kind of have a blast just messing around this test environment, just kind of stress testing it, seeing what all I can do. Obviously, you can notice there are a decent amount of bugs here and there, but other than those few bugs here and there, I mean, it's pretty fun to just mess around on. I mean, you can see that he's got super speed. That's another one that I've kind of added, because that you can't really do on Infamous. I mean, I guess in Infamous Second Son, they kind of had like a super speed-ish ability with the neon powers. But that's not really a sequel. It was more of a separate game that takes place within the same universe, is the way I kind of put it. But anyways, so that being said, I'm wanting to get back into the development of this project, and I also mentioned in the last video that I was going to be announcing something, um, and then I kind of left you guys hanging. And so that's another part of this video that I've kind of wanted to explain, I guess. So basically, I am wanting to turn this into a game. I don't know. The thing is, it kind of depends on certain things here. One, it kind of depends on if Dreams PlayStation 5 version, which this is all created on the PlayStation 4 right currently, but if they ever update,
That was cool.
yeah, that was an in-game or while I was messing around. But yeah, if they update the PlayStation 5 version of Dreams, because it is compatible on the PlayStation 5, then I will probably definitely like turn this into a game. And what I mean by updating this is I'm hoping that they increase what's called the thermo, which is basically like your limit to what all you can put in your dreams. And for the PlayStation, I mean, it's relatively big, and there's ways that you can optimize it and that sort of thing. But it's eventually going to run out, and I mean, I'm quickly getting close to my limit on things with this character. So anyways, yeah, I've kind of I'm getting close to hitting the limits on this character in terms of what my goal is, because I'm trying to get it to where my character only takes up about 15 to 20% of the thermo, and I'm like already like 12, I think, percent thermo right now. So that's kind of a factor that will definitely affect whether or not this can really turn into a full-blown like infamous fan video game. So another factor that could come into play that is definitely likely, and I know, it's definitely warned about doing games or something that's already been created, or assets from previous games that are already existing. It's kind of dangerous doing that in terms of the legal parts of it. But my thinking is I just kind of like how Elka Gaming is doing an Avatar fan video game, and it doesn't seem like Nickelodeon's really doing anything to prevent him from doing that. At least I hope they're not. And so if that's the case, if Sucker Punch, the creators of Infamous, allow me to make this game a reality, because I mean, I'm not making any money off of this game. This project is purely just fan created, and it's just me extending how much I love the universe that they have created. So anyways, all that to say, getting to the kind of announcement of what I was going to say after the last video is I'm really wanting to expand this development group. Right now, it's just me working on this project. Now, I have took to YouTube on certain tutorials on how to do certain things on here, like the projectile system. I believe Christian Lewis is the one who shows that off, and there's other sort of tutorials that I've kind of had to kind of learn some of the ropes on, and like, okay, this is kind of what this system is, or how it works. And so I've definitely tried to let other people know about, or let people know, or give credit where it's due in terms of who created what, in terms of like their logic and whatnot that I may have kind of copied or been inspired by. So anyways, that being said, I am wanting to kind of expand my development team and kind of do a collab with some people. Um, but this is totally, contingent on PlayStation 5 update, if there even is gonna be one where they increase thermo, because PlayStation 5 can most likely handle a lot bigger thermo. That's kind of where, expanding my team is contingent on. It is that sort of system happening. um, so yeah, the people, or the kind of development team that I'm kind of looking at or wanting for this project. I guess starting off, I definitely need an animator. I have like zero animation experience, and I've tried to do animations in here, and they just look kind of out of whack and kind of silly looking. So I definitely will need like an animator that is just well rounded in terms of animation. They can make abilities really come to life. They can make movement such as like the super speed. That would be a cool animation to see somebody kind of bring to life. And then of course, like the ladder climb. I can't remember if it's already shown up in this video, but eventually, if it hasn't, you'll see me climb the ladder, and all it is a simple. He simply grabs onto the ladder, and that's all it is. He doesn't actually like climb it with his arms and legs and whatnot. So that's kind of an area that I definitely need, is definitely an animator. I'm also needing maybe a sound designer. Now that might split up into two roles. Either one person can do all of the sound, including music and sound effects and all of that, or I might, maybe you're not necessarily good with music, but you're good at sound effects. That would be a great way, or I'd be open to getting a sound effects guy, and then also likewise getting somebody who's good with music, create music. And obviously the music would probably resemble that of Infamous, not necessarily an exact clone, but like kind of that same style of music. Would be nice. So that's kind of another area, is sound design. And then let's see, what was another one? Maybe just special effects in general. Somebody who can sculpt special effects, who's pretty good at it. That includes creating the zap. All like the zap on here that you see, updating it to where it looks better and functions a lot better in terms of the way it looks, and it looks more electrical, that sort of thing. And then of course, just a sculptor in general would be nice to have as well on the team. Somebody who's really good and artistic, with able to sculpt pretty much any kind of asset that we would need for this project. So yeah, those are just kind of some of the few roles that I kind of need filled for this project. And if there's other areas of the development that we need to kind of expand on, or if we need external help or anything like that, I would definitely like to get that ball rolling. And then eventually, if it really comes to that, to an actual video game, then I'll start to do kind of auditions for voice acting and stuff like that. So that's really what I have planned for this project. So yeah, if you liked this video, please leave a like, and also if you have any suggestions on things that you would like for me to add, definitely leave a comment down in the comment section. And if you just want to start any kind of discussions about, favorite memories of Infamous that you may have, definitely you can leave that down in the comment section below. But yeah, I'm going to let the last remaining about 3 minutes of this video just kind of play out. Yeah, please enjoy the rest of this gameplay, and have a wonderful day. Bye.